I overheard my fiancé's friends talking about how he's settling for me. So I 25F have had a crush on my fiancé 25M ever since we were 6. I would ask him out through friends ever so often until I turned 15. Everyone around us, including him, knew that I had a huge crush on him, and the fact that he never really said no, he would always either respond with "she has a crush on me," him never giving a clear answer, just fueled my delusions. It wasn't his fault, I was just being crazy. I never really got much attention from guys except a few, whereas he got tons and tons of attention from girls. Until the time I turned 23 and he turned 24, I hadn't had any boyfriend, whereas he had been in around 13 relationships, some might have been more serious than the others. But yes, so 2 years back we met again in a different city where we were both working, and we started hanging out together as he didn't really know anyone in that city. One thing led to another and we started dating. Over time we got quite serious, then just a week back he proposed and I said yes. Yesterday, while at our engagement party, I was in the washroom from where I could hear the conversation outside in the parking area because of a window present in the washroom. I overheard a few of his friends discussing how my fiancé is just settling for me as I would worship him and do whatever he would ask of me. Now this has me rethinking our entire relationship, as I have always internally felt as if he wasn't really in the relationship as much as I was, cause of little things like he wouldn't hold my hand on the sidewalk, or he would just respond to my "I love you" with "thank you." Even the proposal, I had told him that I wanted to get married by 26. I wonder whether he actually wanted to marry me, or was it just me pressuring him? He is a conventionally attractive guy, whereas I am slightly below average and I don't even have the personality to make up for it. I really love him, but I don't think he loves me the same. Ever since yesterday, everything has been numb. I have no idea what to think or even do. I don't know what to do. Update. Okay, so firstly I'd like to thank you all for your advice. So the day after posting this, I met up with my fiancé. On meeting him, I told him how I have been feeling and did not mention the fact that I overheard his friends. On hearing that, he became emotional and admitted to not being attracted to me physically but liking me as a person. It honestly did hurt, as in my head I was expecting him to say something along the lines of him loving me no matter what others thought. He still wants to marry me and I still love him. He has promised to try harder and be more present in the relationship. He really has been trying these past few days. He texts me every single day and also reciprocates my "I love yous." Also, I told my mother and grandmother about everything that has been happening, to which their response was more on the lines of "I should be grateful that someone like him is going for someone like me, and once we get married he will change over time." Now this has put me in a tougher position, but honestly speaking I think I will just go ahead with the wedding, as the other option is arranged marriage, which I am not really keen on. And he has really started putting in effort. I do believe that he will actually fall for me gradually. Update 2. I have attached my earlier posts above. Hello. So, a lot has happened since my last update. I've been in two minds ever since that day. After posting the update and receiving a flood of negative responses, I had a moment of realization that I had been avoiding. So, I decided to have another conversation with him, one final talk where I laid everything bare. I told him exactly how I felt and I admitted the truth I had known deep down but had been too afraid to voice. He didn't really love me. He neither confirmed nor denied, just stayed silent. After that, I ended it. I called off the engagement and handed the ring back to him. He didn't fight me on it, didn't argue, didn't try to change my mind. He just sat there, silent, only said okay. That was it. No grand declarations, no desperate attempts to stop me. Just okay. And that, more than anything, solidified my decision. If he had truly loved me, wouldn't he have said something? Wouldn't he have at least tried? But 2 days after that conversation, he showed up at my place and started begging me to take him back. He began showing up at my place every other day with flowers and started sending over gifts. It's been 2 weeks of this now, and I don't know what to make of it. I wish I could say I was immune to it, that I was standing strong, but the truth is I still love him. And seeing him actually trying, something I had wanted for so long, has me melting. I haven't yet taken him back, but I am very close to doing so. The other day he even showed up at my parents' place asking them to convince me. They already were not in favor of my decision to break off the engagement. Him trying just fueled them even more. There's constant pressure of taking him back through them. They see my decision to leave him as something illogical. I honestly don't know what to believe. I am just scared that once I take him back he'll go back to his old ways. Plus my mother has joined some matrimonial WhatsApp groups and keeps sending me pictures of guys urging me to go meet up with them. I think she just wants me married off to whom doesn't matter. And as I am an only child, both of them don't have anyone else to focus on. I do not know what to do anymore, not that I was ever clear in the first place. There's just constant pressure through my parents and relatives to get married, and it has really started to affect me.